Hello, everyone. Welcome to the new Super Mario Bros. DS Any% tournament. I'm Yipley, and I think... Oh, that's gonna give me double audio. Hopefully fix that. Yeah. Today we got a good race. We got me, Yipley, and Doomskull on commentary. He should be in here any second.
Yes, hello.
Oh, there he is. So yeah, our runners today. This is actually going to be our winners' final. So not the complete finals of our tournament, but pretty much like one stage before that. So the winner of this is going to go on to the grand final, which is going to be our huge event here. So yeah, really big race here between two really great runners. Our number 1 and 2 on the leaderboards, J-Dude and Spicy Noodles.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this. I think I saw J-Dude practicing a shell run, which is interesting to see if he'll actually do that in the race today. Could be a big advantage for him. And Noodles was doing pretty good as well in his practice runs, so yeah, it should be very interesting today.
I think Jay is actually just doing a practice race here, so I'm trying to get hold of him, make sure he knows that we're ready to go. Yeah, hopefully he either finishes up his race quickly or maybe aborts it. So, but we should be here ready very soon, because Nudes has already done his manip. He's good to go. So, yeah. Yep, just waiting on Jay. Yeah, so J-Dude, I should probably mention, he's one of the few people that actually goes for shell route. You'll see, maybe not here, he's got fire in his practice run, but a lot of the time in this level, what he'll try to do is bring the shell all the way here and do a really cool trick in this level, which I hope he'll be able to show off today. I'll leave that for a second, though. Hopefully he can finish up here. And yeah, that's kind of different from what most runners do, so I bet most likely we're going to see Noodles take fire route. So around like midway through the game, they're going to differ a little in their routes. They still go through the same levels, but Nudes is going to have fire, and Jay's going to have shell, so it's going to be a little bit different. But nonetheless, they're both really close in skill. Like, do you happen to remember what their PBs are?
All I know is it's less than 2 seconds difference between them.
Right, pulling it up. Yeah, so Jay has the world record with a 22:33.7, and Nudes is, yeah, about 2 seconds back with a 22:35.8. So real tight. Gonna be a good race. Also, Noodles is like really consistent in races. That's gonna be a really big factor. Whenever Noodles races, he does crazy good. He's pulled off many 22 4Xs in races. And I don't think Jay has done equivalently. He usually stumbles a bit in races, but has really good movement throughout. So it'll be interesting to see if consistency or pure pace will win today. Okay, Jay said he's about ready. Guess we should probably get a room for them. And then maybe get them started here in just about a minute. Would you like to maybe explain Rng Manip here, because it's kind of important?
Yeah, I will. So Rng Manipulation, you start it by changing the time settings on your DS to make it more consistent. And then through the first level, you need to do a certain number of jumps, double jumps and triple jumps. And that will basically allow you to get the blue shell in the second level, which is very important to get a secret exit in World 1 Tower, to go to the World 5 Canon, which saves a lot of time. And yeah, the blue shell is the only way to do it. You can get the blue shell elsewhere in World 1, but it takes about 14 extra seconds, so doing the Rng Manip will save a lot of time in the long run.
Indeed. And they should both get it here. I think they both run on 3DS, so it'll be the same for both of them, because on each console the process varies a little bit, but it looks like they have the same stuff going on, so should see some good stuff. And it looks like they're both manipped, and I think they have their voice room set, so hopefully we should get started here and very soon. Yep. Jay asking in the race room chat if this is the Krusty Krab. I'm not quite sure. But they're both readying up, so it should be getting off here after the delays equal out in about 30 seconds. One thing to mention is this game is a little bit different from the other Super Mario or New Super Mario Bros. Games in the series. We actually start from the file select and not the first level. So a lot of the times what the other games will do is they'll start on the first level to kind of wait out or not have to wait out the cutscene. But this game we do it a little different because of RNG Manip, and it's just a little better that way. And there's no real way to start in 1-1 without having a scuffed file. So yeah, we do it this way so that every runners have to wait about 40 seconds of cutscenes. So it gets a little annoying, but they make it through there. So
yeah, I think it takes something like 43 seconds to start running.
Yeah. That plus the actual time it takes to set up the RNG Manip
on the
probably
3DS
makes,
as well.
Yeah, 3DS is huge. So on normal DS it takes like 10 seconds. On 3DS, like 40, I think. So 40 seconds plus another 40 seconds. 1 minute and 20 of waiting. So a lot. But they actually just got started. So yeah, they're going off. Jay did not pick Luigi. Huh. Not sure about that one. Interesting take from Jay. So the characters... Yeah, go ahead.
He was practicing with Mario, and I think his world record is with Mario as well, so I'm not actually too surprised by that.
Not not surprised, but maybe not happy either. So the characters are both equally as fast, but everyone likes Luigi. Just pick Luigi if you're ever going to run this game. It's cool. Everyone's Luigi. We just had the Luigi Mansion run before this. That was that looked pretty fun. So, yeah, they're the same speed, but Luigi is funny, so we like him. In 1-1 here, they're actually going to be counting the number of double jumps they do, because double jump actually advance the RNG a little bit. So this, plus they're setting up the clock, allows them to get the blue shell in 1-2. Wow. Willie John throwing shade at Luigi. Man, this guy.
I'm not sure we have game audio.
Oh. Huh. That's not good. Well, I'm sure it'll get fixed soon. But, yeah, just probably gonna have to wait for that on Speed Gaming's end to get that all sorted. But meanwhile, they both just did QSG. I think they both got it.
Yes, they did. They're not morphing, so that's good for them. And they both got the RNG Manip right, so that's all good.
Yes, sir. Ooh, Nudes, or not Nudes. Jay with a slight bonk there. You're gonna lose maybe like half a second, which, I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, but I've seen races go down to crazy thin margins. Like, I think it was the Josh versus Jay match, where Jay, in the third game of the set, so pretty much really high stakes, he beat Josh by, I think it was 0.7. So these margins really add up. One tower here. Let's see if they both get task cycle.
Noodles does. And so does Jay.
Nice, nice, nice. No deaths there. If you get a death there, it's really bad. That would just happen from you not pressing the buttons at the right time. A little bit slow. Ooh! Nudes with a slight slip. Gonna lose probably a couple seconds. But if you get squished there, you have to go back to the Toad House. And that
he gets
like
pixel stopped.
Oh, man, that's rough. Nudes with a lot of spaghetti. But getting QSG there. That's something you really got to watch out for in races. A lot of the time, if you make one tiny mistake, it really builds on you mentally, and lots more mistakes keep coming. So we'll try to see the mental fortitude of Nudes here as he gets it back under control. And Jay has the lead now by probably a few seconds.
6 seconds, I think, on the game clock.
Ooh. That's pretty big. So one tower here, not one tower, one cannon here. Slippery level, not hard, but yeah, just jump in the cannon and press down at the right time. If you don't, you're gonna slide past the cannon and lose like 5 seconds. Happens all the time, so don't do that. And Jay with a 337, I think. That's really good. And Nudes with a 342, so Jay about 5 ahead.
So Jay is now starting on the first level of World 5. At your level, unmorphing all the way through, that saves a few seconds of time compared to staying in the shell.
Yeah, so the purpose of that one trick QSG that we're going to see again in the next level is actually to get the same speed as you do when you're unmorphed, that is being out of the shell. If you're just in the normal shell without doing QSG, you're going to lose a little bit of time. It's about 8% slower. So I don't know why devs decided to make it that way, but unmorphing saves a little time. So they're going to do that in a few levels, 5.1 included. And 5.2, they're going to do the opposite thing and go for QSG, which is a trick you use to, like I said, get that out of shell speed while staying in the shell. So it's about a 3-frame trick. They'll go for it here on this ledge. Ooh, Jay missed it. And Nudes got it. Well, it's going to save Nudes a few seconds. It's really
Probably
hard.
not enough to catch up, but yeah, a few seconds is always good. They will add up.
Of course. So you see Jay might be catching or not Jay. Nudes will be catching very slowly there. Now they're probably within 3 seconds. It's very hard to see the difference, just because Jay's moving very slightly slower. Not really visible, but it definitely is a thing. So, yeah, Nudes going a little faster there. And 5.3's coming up. 5.3 is pretty fun. Want to explain 5.3?
So in 5.3, you start next to a big slope, and you jump down to get to the green Cooper, and you take the shell, and then you perform this glitch here, where when you release the shell and throw it, at the end of the throwing animation, I think you just let go of all controls and press down. I'm not entirely sure how it works. Jump. You'll get hyperspeed, which makes you go insanely fast, and if you time the jumps right, when you land on the ground, you'll be able to maintain that speed, and it's quite hard to do. I've never actually done it myself, so yeah, that's something.
Yeah, it's a pretty wacky trick. Not sure on the actual game mechanics behind it, but I think Andre explained that it's something about throwing the shell adds speed onto your normal shell sliding speed, so that makes you go just a little bit faster. So pretty wild. Whoa, he's going for red block.
Oh, but he missed it.
No, what he did there. Oh, his game froze. So Jace just spliced, but what
Noodles
he went
is actually
for,
ahead now.
Oh yeah, that red block spaghetti really cost him. But what Jay was trying to do is he got the initial jump where you jump off that red block and then jump up. So that's dependent on you actually getting the red block in that level, which is pretty rare. And if you do, you can skip fireworks here. Jay's showing off with his space jump abilities. But you can actually skip fireworks, which is really, really, really hard to do. I've never done it without the red block. It's really hard to do with red block still. And you might see... I don't think Noodles was fast enough to have to slow down for fireworks, but he'll get really close to fireworks, and that's when the last 2 digits of the timer match, and it's just slow.
Jay goes past though a little bit, but he still gets in the quick enough time, and he's about 3 seconds behind now, I think.
Yeah. My apologies. Nudes did actually have to slow down. He was about to get a 3-3-3, which would have given him fireworks and slowed him down, because fireworks animation playing is just bad. But they're pretty much synced at this point. I think Noodles had
some bad RNG there, so he's actually now slightly behind.
Yeah. World 5 RNG can be absolutely brutal. Just with all the red blocks and the Hammer Bros moving throughout World 5, just causes crazy variations in how fast you go. Not entirely dependent on skill, all RNG. And I think their split times were within a second, so we got a close race here. 108-1. J-Stream will chugging along quite slowly, though. So for this level, they both have their routes through the level pre-planned out, as you should if you play this game thousands of times. But they know where the crows are gonna be, and it's different based on their movements. So it gets really wacky if you don't stick to your normal jump pattern. But if you do, like they both just did, it looks clean and cool. So we like clean and cool, and they executed on that. Both with good RNG there. Red block going left. And 8-2 is a really fun level. They're gonna do a trick here in the next room called how did I forget the name? Fast 8-2, duh. Where they're gonna do a frame perfect jump, hopefully. Let's see if they go for it. Oh, Jay got first. They both got first try. What?
That is insane.
How? That trick is so difficult. Like, so to kind of explain why it's really hard. First of all, it's a frame perfect trick. Second of all, there's no visual cue. You have to do it completely blindly. And third of all, there's a chance it just won't even happen, even if you do all the right inputs, because your Y velocity isn't exactly 0. So for them to both get it right there, that's crazy. That's insane.
And might I mention, they're basically in sync right now. They're just so close together in the run. I really don't know who's going to win.
No, we cannot start calling that until probably the final level here. This is crazy. So people will go for that fast 8-2 trick for probably 20 tries in a row and not get it. And both of them just get it first try, because why not? Ooh, Jay's going for the really crazy route here. Watch Jay. Ooh, okay. A little slow, but this route he's doing, it's a lot more risky, but it should save him about like 0.3 seconds. Very nice cycle skip there. And Nu's going for the more safe, consistent route. Whoa, no, Jay! That's the drawback of what he just went for, though. His cycle is way tighter, and he missed it.
And he missed a jump there as well.
Whoa!
And went past the door.
Crazy.
So he's now about 5 seconds behind, maybe?
Yeah, looks like it. So Nude's consistency just paying off there, and Jay's going for hard strats. It did not pay off. And now he's behind. Let's try to take a look at their splits going forwards. Jeez. Nude's with a 55 castle split, and Jay with a 58. So they're both on 22 pace, and only 3 seconds apart. Probably 4x pace, actually. Yeah.
Oh, and there was this backup shell there. Not that Noodles will need it at this point after this level. But it would still be nice to get in case you get damaged here.
I think Jay got one as well. Yeah, so the reason they keep Blue Shell for the most part is for this level specifically. We might not be able to tell because we don't have a normal Mario in here, but when you have the Blue Shell, you swim much faster horizontally than you normally would, and that saves about, 7 seconds in this level. So yeah, very, very operative for them to have Shell here, and both of them do. So this race is going to continue to stay tight. Actually, until the end of this level, we're going to see something special at the end. I'm pretty sure Jay's going to go for Shell Route, and I'm pretty sure News is going to go for Fire Route. So this is what I was kind of mentioning earlier. We have a difference in routes here, and the only reason Shell Route's slightly faster, but the only reason that is because Jay needs a double frame perfect trick with the same sort of jankiness that we saw in 8-2. So it's the hardest trick in the game, and it's really, 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 really difficult to get. So
I don't know anyone else who's done a full Q Warp run that was a PB other than Jay.
I think he is the only one, yeah.
And Noodles will lose his shell, and Jay will continue with the shell, so we shall see how this progresses.
A little Fire Route versus Shell Route race here. This is going to be fun to see. So yeah, Nudes will actually be, if Jay does not get Q Warp, about 2 seconds faster just because of the route he's taking. But if Jay does get Q Warp, Jay's going to be about 5 seconds faster. Ooh, Jay missed QSG there. That's not good. So he's going to have to go and Shell here and just try to get as many unmorphs as possible. So that's really bad if you don't get QSG. And he... Okay, I think you can avoid pixel stops by pressing down, but it still looks so scary with Shell. Oh, we got hit! Oh no! Oh, that's bad. Yeesh.
Maybe his plan is to get hit in this level, because I think that's the same as I saw him doing early in practice.
Really? Ooh, so he was going for a delayed Fire Route? That's interesting. I would have thought Jay would go for Shell Route, that's kind of his thing. But maybe he's just trying to play consistent up to Nude's level. See how that pays out.
Maybe he got unlucky in his practice runs as well.
Actually, no. I'm pretty sure he did try to go for shell route because there's no reason he wouldn't go for QSG there if he was actually trying to go for fire route. So that was probably just a mistake on Jay's part. So that's not good for him. But now Nudes has a pretty commanding lead after that spaghetti from Jay. Looks like 10-ish seconds.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I want to try to get someone in here to fix Nude's screen up a bit and give us some audio. So hopefully we can get that. But yeah, meanwhile, this race is still happening, still staying pretty close.
So now we must wait for the bridge to be built to go to the gauntlet part of the run. This is the hardest section of the run. It has 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 levels, I believe. And this is where most runners will make the mistakes that lose them the PBs, I think.
Yeah, this section of the run is just 4 really difficult levels, one after the other. 8-5 probably being the easiest one. Just a run and shoot pretty much. But there's a lot of really janky sections that can mess you up, but these guys know their way through it, so hopefully should get here clean.
And is J-Dude's screen frozen?
Yeah. Looks like he's having some stream problems, or he's just splicing, and we're going to see him about 20 seconds ahead any second. Hopefully that's not the case. I don't think Jay would splice.
Hopefully his DS didn't crash or something.
Ooh. Nah, he's probably just got a janky stream. I think if the DS crashes, usually the screen goes white. So, unless you get a really weird firmware lock, but
I'm not sure. Like, if my card like gets moved a little bit. Oh, we have audio now. Fantastic. If my card gets moved like a little bit, then it just gets stuck on the frame that it was moved on.
Huh. Interesting. Mine goes white. Looks like Jay's slowly coming back. Nah, I got DS. I got the normal, original fat DS. But whoa!
I got the light.
Ah, that would be it. The light's pretty janky. But Jay just got a 370. That is a really impressive 8.6 time. 8.6 being like a really, really technical level. Really hard to go fast through. So only the top guys can get 370s, and probably even like 69s are a lot hard as well. So Jay looks like
aren't too hard, but they still require a lot of practice on some of the jumps.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so it looks like Jay maybe didn't splice. He's still behind. So yeah. Nudes picks up a star here. Lets him run a little faster along the ground. And Jay is still splicing over there. So yeah. Switch over to Nudes' audio. 361 from Nudes. That's the best you can get in that level. If you don't have shell. Glitch, I think, demonstrated a really crazy IL of that level where he used shell and then did shell QSG, which gives him like a hyperspeed, but along the ground for a lot of the level, and you can barely get a 362 with that. But yeah, 8-8 here, pretty much all RNG.
This is a pain of a level, and he gets a really nice star grab actually.
That was good, yeah, because RNG let him just let him. A lot of the time there, if you don't get good RNG, the meteors are going to be in your way and you just cannot grab the star at all. We have a slightly new development that you can actually scroll left to despawn some of the meteors or shift them more leftwards on your screen so they're less in the way. But I don't know why why Nudes didn't go for that. Seems like a pretty free thing that should get you hit less often.
Someone in the chat is saying that a lot of streamers are having issues right now apparently, so this might be on Twitch's end.
Ooh. Huh. Come on, Twitch. Silly Twitch. That's rough, though, for Jay. Nudes with a little bit of swag, getting the snake block off screen. And now running up to do Death Warp here. So he's going to intentionally kill himself and grab the checkpoint. And then he's going to respawn, and that actually skips a large portion of the snake block. So it saves, I think, 8 seconds. And Jay's also going to get it here, just slowly and with less frames. But yeah, he should get it. And now they just swag out for about 2 minutes. Because we hate auto-scrollers, and the best way to deal with an auto-scroller is to just dance. So,
Yeah, have some fun.
yeah. Shoot some fireballs, get some ground pounds in. Splice, maybe. You know, whatever your cup of tea is. So yeah, what's our difference here? It's hard to tell because Jay is splicing, but I think it was about 10 seconds-ish in Nudes' favor. So
That was last we were able to tell when we were getting a consistent stream.
Yeah. I think Nudes' gauntlet was really good, actually, so Jay could not have caught up. Yeah, because he got a good 8.5, really good 8.6. His 8.7 was optimal, and then he just got a really good 8.8, so yeah, it's impossible for Jay to be any faster here. So he's at least 10 seconds back. So yeah, Nudes is going to be zooming. And I wonder what strats Nudes will go for the final level, because there's a riskier way to do it and a not risky way to do it. If you go for the risky way, you have a four frame jump that if you don't get it, it leads to your death. So I don't know. If he goes for that and then doesn't get the jump, it'd be really sad. But I reckon he's skilled enough to get a 4-framer. Those are pretty much free at this level. Hey, we got a frame from Jay.
Oh, Jay is like very far behind. He might have died again, actually.
Oh yeah, you're right. He's picking up the red coins now. So I guess Jay's just hiding his mistakes with his dead stream. But yeah, that's a big margin. Something major must have happened. So it looks like Nudes is probably going to take this race, but I shouldn't speak too soon because a lot of crazy stuff has happened in this level in races before. A lot of last minute comebacks because this level is dangerous. There's a lot going on here. First 2 rooms here are pretty free.
Yeah, it's probably the longest level other than auto-scrollers.
Yeah. There's a pretty dangerous jump towards right near before the checkpoint. And if you die before that, it's like 1:30 of time loss. It's crazy. So if he does die there, not saying he will, but if he does, Nudes is going to be behind, I guess. And he is going for the more risky route, so he's got to hit a 4-framer in this room here. We'll see if he gets it, or maybe plays it safe. He does go for it, and he does get it. What a lad! Really tight jump here as well. Gets through. Looks like he probably won't be dying. Ooh!
But he misses the switch. Not that it really matters at this point.
Yeah, not really. But
J-Dude is only just starting the level.
Ooh, there was a very, very easy way for Nudes to just die there. Because of his slight mistake, the thwomp was out of its normal cycle. So if he just did his muscle memory and slid down, he would have slid right into the thwomp and died and given Jay the lead. That was pretty sketchy there. So
I like how the checkpoint is like on the very last section of the whole level, which isn't that hard if you know how to do it.
Yeah, they just decided, nah, this one's not free for them. They got to work for it. That being said, though, there's still a chance this race could swing if Nudes dies on this final trick here, which he won't. But there's in the past there's been really strange instances where you'll seemingly get the trick but then die on Bowser Jr. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But if it does, Jay could be put back in the lead. But it doesn't, and it looks like Nudes will take the first match. So good job, Nudes. 1-0 in Nudes' favor now. Give that nice Mario to him. Oop, we gave him 2 Marios. There we go. Oh, did I fix it? Alright.
J-Dude's doing some really sketchy jumps there. He got pixel stopped a couple of times, I think.
Oh yeah, dude, look at his pace. He got a 22.49. I didn't even notice.
That is really fast.
Wow.
That's
Called
his
it
best run
beforehand.
today, I think.
Wow. Good job for him, man. That's a really impressive run. Only 15-ish seconds off his PB, which, I mean, that sounds like a lot, but at this game, it's so brutal with its massive time losses and just small mistakes that add up for huge amounts. That's really, really impressive from Nudes. Well done to him. GG's.
So J-Dude is just going to go do the final boss battle, and Noodles is just practicing some levels that might be tricky.
Yep. Make sure he's not dying in one tower, which could be pretty deadly if he does in the next few races. And Jay will finish it out. Looked like a 24:03 or something like that. So really not what Jay wants to see. He must have had some death or something, because I think he was on 20, maybe 22 pace, low 23 at least. So he had probably a minute of time lost there while he was splicing. So
yeah, I
not good for him.
think he must have died in Tower 2 there.
Probably, yeah. All right. Jay's gonna practice 8-4 because he missed QSG in the race there, and then got hit. Very interesting, practicing the 8-4, not a common level to practice. Ooh, misses QSG again. Let's see. Maybe Jay won't go for shell route. We'll see if he sticks to his guns. If he can't get this 8-4 going. There's his QSG. That's what he wanted to see. All right. Try to get a room set up for them in a sec, so they can get the next one going.
And it looks like Noodles is already setting up his, or is ready to set up his. Oh, my brain just died.
RNG minute.
Yeah, that's the one. I was gonna say RNG, and then I was like, wait, that's not the whole thing.
Nice. Wow, there are a lot of races on speedruns, or on speed. What is it? Race time right now. There's like 25 races or something. Very popular time. I think all the other speed gaming channels are also being used right now.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Got pretty lucky to get in this one. Oops. I got logged out of race time. All right. So they should. Yep, they're both doing their nip here. Nude started his timer probably on instinct. Bit of a mistake there, but whatever. All right, Nudes has got the room set up, so should be ready very soon here, while Jay does his manip. Wonder what time he chooses, because he can choose pretty much whatever time and have the net work correctly. Looks like he's got it on January 1st.
That is a pretty common time, I think.
Yeah. I don't do it. I think Josh does. I think, yeah. A lot of people like choosing 420. Pretty good one. Myself included.
Yeah, I haven't actually set up my RNG yet, so I think I'll go with the 420.
It's pretty good. January 1st at 420. Yo. I couldn't get that one working. I tried to make that work, but it just wasn't happening. Alright, sounds like Jay's going. Yep. Manipping it up. Gonna try to spectate in on their room, see if they're about ready. Oh, yep, they're doing the countdown right now, so should, after the delay, be ready in about, I don't know, 20 seconds for race 2. So pretty much Jay needs to win his next 2 races in a row to stay in the winner's bracket of the tournament. And it's pretty important because the winner of this is going to have a huge advantage in the grand final, because for this tournament you need to be eliminated twice to actually lose. So if you go into the grand final without having lost a single match, which it looks like Nudes might here if he wins his next game, you have a huge advantage because you have to be defeated twice in a row instead of the single once from the person from the loser's bracket.
Would it then be like a best of 5?
No, so it's just 2 best of 3s if in the first best of 3 the loser's bracket person wins.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah. Alright, looks like they're off. Nudes got started a couple seconds earlier than Jay. That's fine. We can just edit that in after the race if we need to, if it comes down to that margin. All right. Oh, there they'll actually be checking their toad patterns. So you may have seen it, you may not have, but a bunch of toads running around in the background, and they're actually Toadsworths. So they're the brown toad that lives in the toad house. They're just running around back there in the background. And the runners are actually going to look at those toads to figure out which RNG seed they actually got. So pretty interesting thing there. You gotta watch toads for the speedrun.
Yeah, I think there's 4 or 5 patterns that usually happen, and based on that, they figure out what they need to do, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so then, based on which pattern they get, it's their double jumps in 1-1 that really matter. And Ivo having a very good point. Who thought it was a good idea to put new in the title of a video game that would eventually get dated? I don't know. Nintendo did a weird one there. Especially put it in the title of 5 games.
And it looks like they've both got the right RNG and QSG, so they're well underway on the 2nd level here.
Mm-hmm. Perfect from both of them pretty much so far. And I guess this part of 1-2 is just really simple. Just they play this level literally thousands of times, so you don't make mistakes really here. You might bonk on that ledge, but that's also relatively rare. Gonna both finish out here with a 58 probably. Yep. All right, 1 tower. Interesting level. Could lose a cycle. Could not. Could die. Could lose 20 seconds. Anything could happen. Pass over that mushroom house. We don't really need it. I mean, in the past, you could probably pick up a backup shell if you really need it in the old days, but we don't do that any now. 20 seconds you don't really need to waste. They like playing risky.
And they both go through and don't die. Looking good.
Oh, nice task cycles. Hopefully no slips here. No, that section is really tricky. It looks easy. It's like you jump up the stairs, free. But the windows for those jumps is actually really tight. Ooh, Nudes missed QSG there on his right side of the ledge, and he actually got it on the left side. So slight slip up.
Yeah, it loses him about 3 seconds, I think.
Yeah, looks like it. So yeah, he went for a 0.25 second time save and got lost 3 seconds. So I don't know about that. I wouldn't go for that in a race, but looks like Nudes does. He's a pretty bold guy. You could say that.
So they'll now be heading over to the World 5 Canon, and no slip-ups there. Pretty easy level.
Looks like Jay did a slight turn back. So he's taking it safe. He doesn't want any Miko cannons. Nudes, though, likes playing risky, I guess.
They both did a turn back.
Really? Oh, I didn't see one on Nudes.
I think he did, last frame.
So, a late turn back. Probably more optimal. Lose a little bit less time. A few frames. But in races, I guess, just those 1-2 frames probably don't matter. But larger portions than 1 or 2 will, in the most likely circumstance. So very nice double jumps from Jay. Oops, he doesn't get one there. But actually each double jump with the shell is a 2-frame trick. So you'll see he can chain probably 10, 11 at least in a row if he's feeling good. So that's a lot of 2-frame inputs right after one after another. Really shows their skills. And both with the same RNG pattern there. So they didn't get optimal RNG. You don't really want this red block to go left. Then they both got it. So if the red block...
Backup shell in there.
Huh. Interesting.
Dude misses QSG, but Noodles gets it.
Ooh. Yeah, that's going to bring him back in from that mistake in 1 tower. Ooh, slight bonk, though, costing him a second. So probably Jay is going to stay about a second ahead. That was an interesting jump from Jay. I don't know what he just did, but he unmorphed in a really weird spot that I don't even think saved time. Maybe a little swag strats from him. Actually, no, it would save time because he wasn't in QSG speed. My fault. 5-3 though here.
Just a couple of frames.
Yeah. Something that really doesn't matter, but it's cool to see. We'll see if any of them go for LSD, actually. They didn't neither of them went for it last race, but it's a really tricky variant of this already tricky trick that makes it significantly more tricky because you got a lot. Oh, they both go for LSD. They're going for. They both. Jay. Oh, Noodles.
Spicy Noodles gets hit back.
Oh my lord. That was crazy. I didn't think either of them were going for it, if I'm being real. But then both of them just pulled it out. And you saw Jay, obviously. He kept... That was, I think... It was either 3 or 4 frame-perfect jumps there from Jay Dude. So really impressive stuff to keep that hyperspeed speed. And we call that LSD when you chain so many of them. So yeah, really impressive from Jay. He went all the way into the hole there. Whoa.
He messes up a few jumps, but he's still in the lead by the looks of it.
And Nudes actually did a really similar thing. He got almost all the way into the hole, but then just bonked on it. So that lost him huge amounts of time. Now Jay's ahead. But Nudes got a better ghost house. Gonna save him about 2 seconds there. So keeping it back in. Just 1-2 from these guys. One of them throws a punch, the other one throws it back. Crazy. 270, yeah. I've never gotten a 270. Wait, did he actually get 270? That's crazy from JD. I think that's as good as the IL you can do. In a really hard level. Doing another space jump. Dude's going for space jumps and not getting them. So Jay's winning the swag game, which of course is the most important aspect of speedrunning, as we all know. So it looks like Jay's going to win this race just purely based off the swag. Oh! Never mind, I lied. He's playing as Mario. Nudes wins.
He's playing as Red Luigi.
Red Luigi. Does that make Luigi Green Mario?
No, it makes Luigi.
Wow, I guess.
OP man.
True. He would never stoop to the level of being a Mario. Look at Jay's split here. He's at on a 756. That's really good. I think if he locks up a full run with Q warp, he would PB, but of course that's a huge if. There's still 16 minutes left in the run. Well, hopefully 14, but you know.
That would be incredible to see though if he does PB. That would be a new world record.
It would.
In a race.
I mean, these are huge ifs though. Because for that he would probably need either like first or second try fast 8-2 and then get Q warp. But I mean, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, it's still got the hardest part of the whole run to do. So it can go either way.
Either way, yes. First big barrier here though, 8-2. This could swing the race way back in Nudes' favor. If Jay does not get it in a short amount of tries, Nudes will probably take the lead. Because this jump here saves 7 seconds and is really difficult. I don't know, maybe we might see 2 first tries again. That'd be crazy. Alright, here goes Jay. Misses 1.
Doesn't get it on the first try. Doesn't get it on the second.
Oh.
And
No.
he decides to bail out.
Oh, neither of them get it. Nudes is still going though. He went for it 5 times and didn't get it. That's a good reference point right there. That shows how crazy that first race was when both of them got it first try. That's a really hard trick. So yeah, unfortunately neither of them getting it there. Nudes not capitalizing on Jay missing it. So they'll stay about 6-7 seconds apart. See if Jay goes for faster skeet. He might. Ooh. He did the slightly fast variant of it. Does Nudes go for it? Nah. Nudes keeps it consistent. That trick can actually be really, really scary if you don't know what you're doing or if you do it slightly wrong. Because you can get hit there, and then that means you don't have shell for 8 tower and 8-3. And that's going to lose you, like, I don't know, 10 at least seconds. 1 tower, though, here. Let's see if Jay goes for his really hard route again. Ooh, Pixel Stop. Looks like he is. That part's really difficult. Pixel Stops again, almost gets hit on the spikes. Looks
Doesn't
like
seem to slow him down too much, and I think he'll get this skip over here.
Yes, he does. See, Nudes was a little slow. Takes the more normal route and slides right through. Very nice. Jay's gonna get a high 59 door entry. That's crazy good. In previous things, well, 59 for Noodles as well. But I think it was a little lower because he didn't go for the crazy strats Nudes did. Or
Yeah, I
Jay
think it
did.
was mid 59.
Mid, yeah. So that just shows the slight difference that Jay's route took a little bit faster. I mean, in the past, we would never see 59s. We'd see high 58s at the best. Like, I don't know, a year ago maybe. But you can really just see how much these guys have pushed the game. They can carve these 0.5 gaps out of nowhere. It's really crazy. Mini shroom for Jay. We've seen a lot of backup shells. Just
Yeah. Personally, I'd take them, but I guess you don't need to if you're a top runner.
no, these guys say, nah, backup shell, safety? No sir, we don't need that. Jay might. I mean, I would think Jay might have gone for it just for fun, just so he can complete his shell route, show off some Q-warp action, hopefully, but nah, these guys say, we don't need that. We're too good for the extra shell. We're not going to get hit. Whether to actually get hit, though, is another thing. So, using their shells here to full advantage, get that extra horizontal velocity, and just going to cruise through here. It'll be interesting to see if Jay stays with his shell route. I reckon he will, just because he was still practicing 8-4. But we'll see.
Yeah, I think he tried to, as we were saying, he tried to last time, but he got hit and unfortunately wasn't able to continue with the shell route.
Yeah. Alright, we'll see if he gets this wall kick as well. This is a really hard wall kick. Yeah, he gets it.
He does.
Almost a 307, jeez. Nudes as well.
And Nudes is going with the fire route, and J-Dude is going with the shell route.
Oh boy. Some more
Let's see
action.
let's see if he gets the QSG in 8-4 here, as he was practicing earlier.
Oh, he missed
He
it!
does not.
That's bad. Is he gonna go for it on this ledge? No, he's just sticking with shell. Let's see if he gets hit. We hope not, but maybe. More spiders to come. Yep, he's good. That's scary. I can tell you that. Like shell in 8-4. Obviously, fire is really simple. You just shoot fire at the spiders. But having shell there is really nasty if you're not in QSG. So Jay there keeping his shell, and I reckon he's also going to go for a really deadly trick here, to slide into a 1-block gap, and gets QSG there. That's a little easier QSG. See if he goes for the 1-block trick. The 1-block trick. No. Oh no!
Oh, he missed it. Oh, wow, that is a massive time loss now.
Nudes go for a wall. Okay, Nudes got it. The setup is slightly different between shell and fire, but wow. It's a lot scarier in shell, I'll tell you. So, yeah, shell route not paying off for Jay here. Gonna really hurt him. So yeah, Nudes has the lead now with, I guess, power-up advantage and time advantage. So it's going to be really tight, but I think Nudes will probably hold this out if he can keep it consistent, which he's been known for doing. And we can probably see their paces here when they split on Castle, determine what they're going for. So I think Nudes is probably on 22 5x pace, and Jay is going to be, at this rate, probably mid-23 pace. So Nudes with about a 40-second, maybe 30-second advantage. Big stuff there. Very important level, I guess, 8 Castle. Swings a lot of races. And if that advantage... Oh, go ahead.
You carry on.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if that advantage holds, News is gonna win and go on to the grand finals with winner's bracket. So that's a really big advantage for him. So if he can just close out this race, it's gonna be really nice.
Yeah, so Nudes is now doing the first level of the gauntlet. Pretty simple. Probably done it a million times by now, so he knows what he's doing.
Yep.
And J-Dude started it as well. Got a fire, I'm guessing from his inventory, and yeah, it's all looking good right now, but let's see how 8-5 goes. I've seen a few runners die. I think you died there yesterday.
I did. I had a massive slip at the pipe, and Josh had a massive slip in the race before when I messed it up. So hopefully neither of these guys mess up here. Very tricky level, very technical. So many button presses in such a short amount of time. He gets Koopa jump. That's a really hard thing. He's zooming. He could be on 71 pace.
Oh, and he's
No way!
He's just killing it.
What? He went for volcano skip. I don't even know.
That saves
I've never seen
like 2 or 3 seconds in real time.
Ooh,
Oh, and J-Dude gets hit by the Koopa.
Well, I guess. Oh, he
And
gets
by the
hit again.
Spiny.
Oh, Jay. Wow. To kind of explain what Noodles just did there, he took a little bit of a slow route through the end of the level so he could get a stored triple jump. So what that means is he does a double jump, but it gets the height of a triple jump. And there's some really janky stuff that you can do to get that. But just with the specific way Nudes did that final section, he was able to get a stored triple jump to bring him high enough to get a wall kick on the side of the volcano to skip the cannon. Which, I mean, it didn't save time because it takes longer to get the crouch or the stored triple jump than it does save time, but it didn't lose time either. So that was just huge swag strats with absolutely no benefit from Nudes. So Nudes is definitely winning in the swag category, and that's probably going to be why he's in the advantage here.
It's honestly not looking too good for Jave right now. He couldn't use the fire hops like Noodles did. He had to use the shell to skip the cliff section, and then he got hit again. So now he has no power-up advantage at all, going into one of the most painful levels.
Oh yeah. So for him to actually get Death Warp here, which is going to be something he really needs, he's going to have to pick up a power-up and then not get hit, which, I mean, sounds easy, but in 8-8, with so many meteors around, you do not want to slow down at all. It's going to be really risky. And he looks like he's not picking up a power-up, at least not at that point. He doesn't dare either. He's not going for Death Warp? Ooh. I think that... Oh, there he gets it.
Oh, he gets one there.
I didn't even know there was one there. That's a way better way to pick it up than I've been doing. Okay, Jay's smarter than me. Good job, Jay.
Yeah, I guess he decided to do that so he could pick up the power-up and be invulnerable at the same time so he doesn't lose it.
Yeah, that's very smart. Good job, Jay.
And Noodles is just about to do the Death Warp, and he does.
Mm-hmm. Actually, he did another stored triple jump there while he's doing Death Warp. Just so much swag emanating from Nudes. I don't even know how he can contain it all. And then I reckon he's also going to do another stored triple at the end of this level, or yeah, towards the end of this level to get up to the boss room a little bit sooner, which, I mean, does actually save time. So that one's less of a swag and more of a fast thing, I guess. Jay with more standard Death Warp there, not going for the stored triple.
Noodles collecting the red coins.
Nice, nice.
Passing the time.
Yep. Crouching up these stairs.
He always does that. I think he just purposely like annoys you by not picking up the coins.
That gets on my nerves. I'm not saying OCD, but it's very, very unnerving not seeing those coins picked up. See, Jay picks up his coins, right? Actually, he needs to pick up these coins to get his power up to have a fire for the boss fight. So yeah, those are required of him, pretty much, to get that mushroom. And yeah, Nudes is carrying a massive advantage here. And I guess as long as he doesn't slip at the end of this level, which I mean, has decided races before. I won't say anything now. Okay, no slips from Nudes, and another stored triple. But, yeah, he will take another advantage into the final level, and hopefully hold on for it.
J-Dude nearly gets hit by those spikes.
Jay swagging. Sometimes you do that. Sometimes if you just lost a race, or at least you feel like you have, you just swag out, because there's no other reason to do stuff, pretty much. But yeah. Looks like, I think Nudes is on very slightly 22 pace, so I think he could pull out a 22.57 or 8 at this rate. So another 22 for Nudes, hopefully. Which is just crazy to get two 22s in a row in races, and one of them being a 4x. Well, okay, I won't speak it soon. He hasn't gotten his 22 yet.
It can still go either way here in this final level.
He's got to work for it. And he could die. He could still die. Jay could still win this.
Yeah, if he dies now, Jay would be in the lead.
Takes an intentional hit there. Gets a 2-frame jump there. Just swags out through his movement. I don't even know how he did that. Really weird movement. But we love to see
intentional
it.
hit there. Who
Yep.
skipped the Mega Thwomp.
I guess that's its name. Yeah.
I think that specific one has a different name.
Huh. 4-frame jump there.
There's the normal Thwomp, and then there's the Mega Swamp, and then I think that's like a Giga Thwomp, if I was to guess. Let me check the Mario Wiki, actually.
I think there's one in 4 Castle that's like even bigger. I don't know. There's a lot of thwomps. And then slide under this normal thwomp there. And it looks like Nudes is going to get the checkpoint at least. So now he's pretty much just got to hit out Bowser Jump, and he's got the game clutched.
No, I'm wrong, actually, sorry. It's just called a Super Thwomp, the big ones.
Huh. I like yours better. Giga Thwomp sounds cool. Super Thwomp's just kind of eh. Yep. I wonder what Nudes is, what's his in-game time is going to be for this level, because I don't think he made any mistakes, really. So he could get a 707.
A 708.
Ooh, Jay did a really funny thing there. He got a really tight wall kick that saves 0.25. I don't really see anyone going for that, so cool for him. Nice.
707, nice.
That was a high 707. Very nice from Nudes. Is that a 59? GG's.
Yeah.
That is
GG's.
great.
That very, very well played.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Nude saying in chat he golded that gauntlet. Wow. The clutchness on this man, because he had to gold that gauntlet and then get a 59, or not a 59, a high 707 to clutch out that 22. So great job to Nudes. Insane race from him.
Yeah, and we have a fairly quick race here, taking a 2-0.
Mm-hmm. And like
Jaded finishes it off as a mid 23.
GG's all. Wonder. We can probably get the. Actually, I wonder if they'll do an interview. Jay won't. I know he doesn't like talking, but we can probably get Nudes in here. I bet. So GG's. All right. How do we invite them in? Get some interviews going. Huh. Yeah. So I guess that means Nudes is going to win, or yeah, he wins, but he's going to move on to the grand finals here with the winner's bracket advantage. So Nudes is in a really prime place to win this tournament here. And Jay is going to have to face Josh. So that's going to be a rematch. They faced in the semifinals, and Jay barely beat him by, like I said, like 0.7 seconds. That's going to be an amazing race to watch. And yeah, hopefully y'all check in for that. How do we get them in here, though?
Are you able to send him the same link you sent me?
I could do that, yeah. I know there's a way to do it in the commentator controls, but we can just do it manually.
Yeah, I don't know any controls. I'm very new to this.
All right. I'll just send him this.
And Jade is just playing Super Mario Bros. 3, I think. Good game, good game.
Who he is? Yo, look at him go. He speedruns a lot of games and is really good at a lot of them. I wonder if runs that. I haven't seen him run it before. Maybe he
I love
does
the
though.
sprinting sound in Super Mario Bros. 3.
Let's see if I can switch to that audio. Oh, I can't. Dang. All right, Noodles looks like he's about to join. That's awesome. Hopefully he will get here in a second and we can do some interview stuff. Get his thoughts on his race. I reckon he'll be pretty happy. That was two really amazing matches from him.
Yeah, definitely. He did better than in his practice. I think he'll be happy with that.
Of course. All right, he's in the setup. He'll be here soon. Hopefully. All right, I guess in the meantime, while we wait for him, I'm going to plug Speed Gaming. Speed Gaming did cool and good stuff today. Oh, there he is. All right, Nudes. Congrats on your win. How did you think it went? Run us through your thoughts.
It was pretty good. That first race especially was just incredible.
Yeah, a 4x in a race against J-Dude, the one and only.
Yeah,
Insane.
plus the double first try Fast 82s, that was insane.
Oh yeah, man. I don't even know how to process how that just happened. Insane stuff.
Yeah, that was just a really good race.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the gold on the gauntlet in the second one, that was really good. Looked very fast.
That was really unexpected, because I got a 373 and 88 as well. So it's not even, perfect.
Huh. Well, regardless, GG's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I think we're good here. Just like to say thank you to both runners. Go follow them. They're really crazy good at this game and many others. Both of them are pretty varietous. They play a lot of stuff. So yeah, go follow them. Doomskull, thank you for commentating with me.
No worries.
Yeah. Thank you to Speed Game for hosting our stuff. And this tournament will be over soon with either Noodles here or Josh or Jay as our champion. So Josh versus Jay, hopefully happening soon. So watch out for that. Yeah, thank you to Speed Gaming, and bye everyone.
Yeah, see everyone.
Oh, and also we got Super Metroid after this at 5, so check out that soon. Yeah, thanks.
Thanks for watching. Bye.